don't worry if you don't happen to have arrived in this world by being squeezed out of your mother's vagina. That doesn't mean you'll be cursed with unhealthy gut microbes for the rest of your life. Our environments and our diets also play a huge role in determining our gut microbes, as does our DNA.
Explaining this, so they think that, so-called lesser than beings, right, the melanated people, we're originally supposed to live by beaches and natural bodies of water. This is, we inherited these planets first before they ever came to be, because we made them and we taught them how to go into their universe, and how this is how they switch things up, and we became into slaves, and how they got a new age of slavery going on, and this is how it is broken down to from then, before BC to date. They took us all out of our natural element, because more than half our body is water. That goes along with the oxygen that we breathe, the fresh food and water, plants and vegetables, and then breaking us down and bringing us back into more processed food than, being in our natural elements of where we thrived at. Which they said, oh, you're savages and da 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 da. And, that's when they came up with their whole bullshit ass plan and did what they did. But now that shit is over. It's over now. Move over. It's my turn now. It's over. Okay, shut down. Not sorry.
We used to think of ourselves as being half mum, half dad, and 100% us. But clearly, that's not the case. Our brains and bodies are constantly being influenced by the thousands of other genomes that exist inside of us, and our intimate relationships with these different cells are what makes us who we are. You aren't a single entity, but a complex ecosystem, one that becomes a little bit more human, statistically speaking, every time you take a dump. Although perhaps it's time to redefine what it means to be human in the first place. Thanks for watching. Good news, you can now pre-order my new book, Bread and Circuses. What did the Romans ever do for us? It's so wild and
disrespectful ass motherfucker. I'm gonna get that book if that book taught me how to shit right. It ain't got all the real facts with the Roman teachers. You ain't come from Rome for one. Anyways, oh yeah, after that era, I think they probably did at that point. But anyways, and then they want to give you a bullshit ass book, but it's like, can you iterate on the stuff that you just spilled out your mouth? Can you teach us fully and directly how to get from point A to Z? Or are we about to buy another fucking book that will give us more half-truths of the shit that you just already made a video about? 9 times out of 10, it is what it is. You don't get the same shit that he just spilled out in a version of a book. That's it. So, my lips look dry and they not. Whatever. I accidentally stopped the other video. I was like, no, I didn't. And I was trying to hurry up and talk and get all the key point factors in, because I didn't know if and when my phone would stop. Oh yeah, which leads me to no one understand. Other point of what I was talking about as far as spirits, like, yes, damn. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. I want to take my clothes off. little bit at least. Okay. They don't want me to say this shit. But I don't give a fuck. Spirit is so funny. I do want to say this shit, but the shit that come along with it sometimes is like, please stop. Carry on. But anyways, let's get it together. Let's get it together. Telekinesis. A being there, or what, at one place and then another place and another time. It's called astral projecting. It's called spiritually stalking. Like we said, we wrote that shit down. Like how Infinite Waters, I didn't know how I was really exposing some shit without knowing, but it's kind of like you told your motherfucking self in so many ways, and there's so many ways and proof, and the proof is in the pudding. I denied it. I lied to myself about it. But then when the facts are there, and then shit happened to me, and then it's like it keep happening to me when it's like interactions and gang stalking, and then a fucking illusion of who was actually my twin flame to just end. You know what I'm saying? It was like, motherfucker. You were ever so bold. Hacking Facebook. I made a comment on the live about he talking about the Facebook hack. And I was like, oh, ha ha ha, Ricky Ralph. And I was like, I'm the glitch. And I said it to be funny. But there's times when Spirit is like, you don't know why you saying shit. You don't know why you doing shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on between the sheets in my home. Baby, with me, explain before you start to put your cane. You ain't gotta explain shit. Better talk to God about it. Anyways. Accounts getting hacked and all this kind of shit and all this other kind of shit, right? So, motherfuckers can stalk you. They can memorize the fucking, and then, write down information they came and peeked over your shoulder about, or just stood there and watched you do on your phone, or came through your phone, or whatever the fuck they be doing. Cause I ain't got time to be doing this shit. I ain't got, what she say? Spiritual sashay. I ain't got this to do for. Or something like that. I ain't got this to do. I ain't got this to do. There it go. I ain't got this to do. So it's like, I said some shit trying to be funny. But then what ended up happening was I was watching her reading, and then it was like, no, you actually seen him. And I was like, what? Because it was like 2 days before I seen that fucking thing in the water. Or, no, it wasn't before. It was sometime after that. It was like a couple of days or whatever after that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, all of a sudden that day, I was jumpy. Like, out of nowhere, I didn't have an inkling, or anything like that. I'm just chilling, minding my business, but I felt something. And it was a little orange, like, gremlin, dwarf looking thing. And I was like, what the fuck? And, like, I synced it out the corner of my eye, and I was like, I know I'm not sure. I know I just seen something. And then Terry was like, yeah, you seen him today. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean I seen him today? And then, needless to say, I be talking about topics, and then he'll go and post a video about a topic of what I'm talking about or what I'm researching. And I had never got on the fucking internet and said shit about. Confirmation. So then I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really take it to heart then. But then after the weird shit It was like, and then certain shit would happen, like the smoke in my fucking car, shit almost catching on fire. Like I woke up the angels woke me up, and it was filled with smoke. And then he was like, the next day after that, he was like, "Oh, nobody's after you." And I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker crazy." Okay, I see how we playing. I was like, "Hell no." So I kept on watching and kept on watching, and then even more shit got exposed to the point where it was, another tarot reader got caught and tried to help me hook me up with this motherfucker that ain't no good. I can't even say sorry, not sorry, because that don't even make no sense to say that. But needless to say, uh, shit, that's what happened. And then I had just watched a video on saying somebody was talking about the WhatsApp app, and then how he be having fucking minions and shit or something. It's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. For one, creator server was a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. Aaron Dowdy and fucking Leonore and all them shits and Eric Cole, all them motherfuckers all over the fucking US, all over the goddamn world. They everywhere. Y'all remember that damn, y'all been seeing the fucking advertisement of how they had the fucking codes and they was gang stalking and people get sent to here and sit there and all this other type of shit on top of them being spiritually stalked. Like, right. It kind of looked orangish to me. And then, I don't know what the fuck. And get some green. That's funny. A green car just fucking rolled past in front of me. I wasn't going to say that color, but that's the way it looked. It looked like that type of orange that would be with the, that turquoise color. That bright type of orange. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, you got to be shit to me. Like, but it's shit. The shit that's going on, you cannot say that shit is not going on. There's a spiritual fucking warfare. There's a whole lot of weird shit going on. It's not even weird. It's fucking natural, really. It's just kind of weird to us because, we see shit on TV. We see and we hear people talk about it. I've talked about it. And, I've exposed certain shit. But to actually experience it, I was like, what the fuck? It caught me off guard, for one, because literally when you minding your business and you're not even looking for something, that's when shit will happen. 9 times out of 10, you be like, did I see what I thought? Did I see what I thought I saw? Did I saw a putty cat? Type shit. It's just like, really? And then it's like, yeah, motherfucker will show you. They crazy. And then after I caught this motherfucker off my Facebook, he went to tripping, jumping on his Instagram. And then as soon as he would feel me coming to the Instagram, he would cut the motherfucker feed off. And I was like, wait, did he feel me coming in this motherfucker? 'Cause, yeah. And then it went from doing that to, I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll leave it the fuck alone, right? To popping up early in the morning just to see if I would check. So I started ignoring that. To the point I just shut down my fucking Facebook. I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Because this shit is not what the fuck I want. And thinking, being misguided by this fucking tarot reader, Kara, Crystal Visions. I gotta put you out there because you just scandalous by misleading people by over. One is too many. Period. Because I wouldn't want to mislead or misguide anybody by knowing I led somebody to this motherfucker. And then having proof, I got proof on my Facebook that when he first talked about he was looking for Instagram bottles. I guess looking for Instagram models that look like bottles. Spirit. And this was started about almost 5 years ago. I sent the message through, no, I don't even want to say it was that long. I don't even know. I gotta look back at the image by the screenshots. But I looked at that shit and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, he never responded. Never said shit. Nothing. And then I also recently, I was up at night. And this was like a couple of days after, or sometime in between that time. And what was I doing? I just happened to be up at night, and I was chilling. I was in my chill mode. I was having a private party, me and my sisters, and my guitar, and look, babies, how far we come, yeah. I was having a private party. So, then I see some shit pop up on my comment that I left on his video of a What's Up app. These motherfuckers have been very strategic. But guess what? It's just like I sent him a Facebook picture as well. That's what happened with that. And then I wrote down the information. I still got the information wrote down. Then I also took a screenshot and I sent it to his Instagram. He never fucking replied. And then after that, sometime shortly after that, that's when I ended up finding all that bullshit. And then I cut. Right? And then I just recently unsubscribed and all this shit to his to his YouTube. So my green print that I sent to him through Facebook, the one I ain't got access to, the one that was hacked, these lower level entities are just having their little funds and they fucking feels right now. Enjoy it while it lasts. That's all I can say. And for God, get off in that ass. But anyways, so I get to the point where he didn't even respond to that. He made a video, and this is how I know his pattern too. This all make fucking sense now, for real. I had messaged him through Facebook when I was going through harassment with my twin's dad. He made a video about it. He made a video about it, but never literally responded. Where is the love that you said we would share? And I'm only saying that because I love everybody. And I don't understand. Damn. I don't understand the lack of the communication. It's just like, shh. Lack of communication. It's like, it's like trying to prove yourself wrong and you just keep on getting proven the opposite. And it's just like, you just stand. You took all you can do and all you can stand, you just stand. You know, let God handle it. It's just like God was showing you. What else can you do? Nothing. But walk away. But I know one thing. I best be left the fuck alone. because all these people call themselves dog paddle on the dragon. Oh shit, dog paddle on the rabbit type shit. It's not. It hasn't worked out so far. So why? I said why? 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 Do it that way? And it's like, fucking, what the hell? I think at this point, yeah, human nature is not celestial. Made from celestial, which completely explains what I was just talking about anyways. The dominant gene. And if you were not raised that way, then you or had those experiences, for a more tasteful term to express that way, then you would have the lack of wisdom to know how to get through the knowledge of having no age. Wink, wink. She know who I'm talking to. Or days of she's of days. And hims and thems know who I'm talking to. Would know how to, there's a balance. Nobody's better than the other. Therefore, what the fuck were you doing? What the hell was the point? But, then again, we all have experiences and we all got to grow through them, get through them, and, expose them and help others get over that bridge from the Bergen. So, is that it, Spirit? I don't want to talk about this again. So, anyway, having a private party, learning how to love me, celebrating the woman I become. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Only in love and war. Sometimes you're my general. Shit. Black men want to talk about black women gave up on y'all. I've not really been with any other race. I don't see me having no happy babies. The close happy baby I came to was my twin's dad. Oh, will he find out the truth? I hope he is changed. And that's all I gotta say about that. But warriors will be warriors. That's all I can say, because there ain't shit I can do about it. Because, he gonna be like, truth is truth. And he ain't give a damn about shit else. Shit, they all might become the Wonder Twins and fucking unite for some greater purpose.